Evening, team.
Good evening.
I'm so happy to be with you today. Today we have a very hot topic on today's agenda. We are going to talk about why do you think teenagers drop out in large numbers, as it has been observed throughout the research carried by Ministry of Education in 2023. So personally, you're going to tell us what you think about this topic, and me, the moderator, and my name is Emedeje Okwishatse, and I'd like to start from you telling us your name, and we will come back to you as you are going to tell us your overview about this topic of today.
Okay, thank you, facilitator. My name is Ivo Self, and actually we're going to be together talking about this topic, which tackles most of the life we live in. So we can continue with that.
Okay, thank you. My name is Blessed Irene, and I'm happy to be with you.
So my name is Thierry Tushimire. So great a pleasure to be here. So we will get more information about this topic and more insight about it.
So thank you. My name is Beloved Shimi. I'm happy to be with you. And I'm good.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you so much. For this meeting, we are going to use 10 minutes. And please keep in mind that everyone has a room to share, and we will respect each and everyone's speaker. So let me start by Yvonne Serge. What do you think is the main reason why teenagers drop out?
Thank you again. Talking about dropout, it just brings something like an emotional thing inside me because the more I know about the more I hear the word dropout, I try to refer to what I see in the community, in the society I live in, especially here in Chile. Yesterday I was moving from class to home, where I met, there were around 7 or 8 children who were drinking, I don't know how they call it, these things which are in the bottles many times. They are smelling, I don't know what it is.
Alcohol.
It's not more of alcohol, it's like I don't know what it is. Just it's something in the bottle which is very less, and they're sniffing in it. I don't know. And I did ask myself, like, do these children have parents? Do they have families which care for them? Are there people who are concerned about the fact that there are children like this on the street? And it caught my attention, and when I tried to ask one of them, he said he was 14 actually. He was a teenager, and most of them they were like 14, 13, 16, in that ages. I did talk to him, and he told me like the reason why he is out, and the reason why most of like his friends also allowed, it was because of peer pressure. They had this kind of group in the school. They're studying in a school where they use it to go to school and then come back home. And then there's this always there's this bad ship in the ships who attract everyone by bad intentions, and the person did attract him to consuming alcohol and then some drugs. And he told me that he do smoke weed, and then by that moment he just realized himself. Just he found he retrieved where he's out of school, he doesn't have family anymore, he's in jails, and then he found himself on the street. And I'll say that the first reason is peer pressure, and I would like, if possible, for us, for the schools, for anyone, just to look into this situation because it's a major one. There are people there suffering. There are street, you know, the future of the country is suffering. It's going at a place which is critical, which is not good, and we should not let that pass by us. We should just handle that. So my point is that it's mostly case of peer pressure, which has to be handled. Thank you.
Thank you for your insight, for the recommendation, for the story. It really marks a very good point. If I may go, please, Tilove, would you mind sharing your insights about the topic? Why do you think teenagers drop out in large number?
Thank you. My point is the financial problem in family. Main children may drop to school because of uh, their parents does not have enough money to buy low materials. Also, the can many girls drop out to school because of uh, pregnant. Yeah, thank you.
It was really a good insight. Sometimes family financial problems can really affect some student thinking my parents can't afford this, then they go out, sometimes seeking for expensive things. Really, that's really a good thing. So, Thierry, can you share with us your insight in a good tone and volume?
So, thank you. In my own understanding, the dropout of the student mostly it comes from the parents' responsibilities. Parents' responsibility to treat the children to drop out their school. When the parents take initiative to go at the job in order to provide the fun things for their children, but they don't care about how they live, where they go, where they study. That is the reason why behind the dropout in school and college increase. So according my experience, uh, I was I was seeing an example of the of the student or teenage that had come from noble families where they go in abroad like Canada, US, United States of America, university to go to study or do other things. But when it comes or when it comes on their characters, you see their character is different from what the parents what they know. So they when you go in the Majelajele or there Iwawa prison, you will see many teenagers they that they are there. They have there was the main issue they they try to show the people that they try to reach out there. They show that they didn't they didn't feel the love of their parents. How the love of the parents is how they treated it from their parents. So mostly in summary the responsibility of the parents that's the main reason why the dropout increasing in the college and school. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a really good insight also. Thank you for your recommendations also. Sometimes we don't recognize something until it's late. Not taking care of these teenagers at home, it may lead to dropouts. They hear much of outside love than internal love, family love. So that is really good. And uh, Breast, can you share with us what you think about the topic?
Okay, thank you. What I can add from what you have said, I have been saying. My addition is about self-reflection and knowing yourself. Of course, teenage, it's not like the age we can say that most of the children have known themselves, what they want, where they want to arrive, and what they want to achieve. So that's why you find most of them in peer pressure without even recognizing which group should I be in or should I involve in, and who do I have to be with, whom, what should I be talking with him or her. And I think that's the main reason that makes them to involve in other activities like drugs, find them on the streets, getting those unwanted pregnancy that affect them even to drop out of their schools. And also yeah, they don't like mainly take the time to ask themselves to reflect on their behalf what they want in their life, and how even though they can be having like that problem of financial capacity in their homes, they have to think which other ways can I use, or how do I have to solve this problem without involving in immoral activities. Yes, so that's the main idea that I can provide on this topic. That, and I'm giving the recommendation to students. They have to know themselves what they want in their life and what they have to accomplish. Yes.
Thank you so much for the insights. Now we can conclude saying that
Can I tell you explain? Mm, I wanted to add on what she said. I'll put an emphasis on I'll put an emphasis on these students, especially these teenagers who are students and drop out cause of being pregnant. And let me like say like I'm the person who saw me into that. Mostly is she said about self-awareness and self-reflection, and it all goes together with parents helping them and schools also. Not only parents but schools also. I'm saying this because some of the schools think that they only do the duty on students to teach, but that's not true. That's not what we would like to tell the headmasters or the caregivers at school. They've got to know that apart from education, apart from empowering students with knowledge about maybe biology, maybe geography, they also are living in a real world. They're not living like in a movie where everything is smooth, where every story is going to end when the villain is dying. This for the school, they should teach that to students and help them understand what the world really is, and also the parents. There's some parents who think that they only duty. I give you food, I give you school fees. Then what are you asking me? That's not how it works. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to study, I'm going to eat and study, and you find me smoking, nicotine, smoking, weed, drinking alcohol, coming at home like at 1 p.m. Well, I'm seeing my 15 because you don't treat your children like. They should teach them what being moral and ethical in everything they do.
Yeah. So to add the main uh, insight on what you say. So many advice I can give with the teenage is that when you don't know your vision, you don't know where you go. So in your life, you have to have your purpose of your life. Why you live, where do you want to alive, where okay, when do you achieve that, when you have that purpose, it will help you in the real life to avoid that peer pressure, and also that the school dropout. Thank you so much.
oh, that was really good. So to end our discussion, yeah, really your ideas is very insightful. But I would like also to add that these teenagers, biologically saying, they are in their stage of developing. Sometimes development causes fluctuation in the body, in the mind. They think they are very more powerful. They think they are grown-up people. So it really requires people who understands them, people who doesn't judge them, people who take into consideration what they feel, because we all have been there and we have all witnessed what the body change can do to us. We were lucky that we were not affected by our decisions back then, but I can prove that they were not very well. They were very like irrational, if I may say. So sometimes teenage dropout, it is caused by not having someone who really understands you, who understands what you think. There is no one to talk to your problem, you feel me? Because even though you can be poor, but having this parent that takes care of you, who understands you, she or he can guide you to the very good way that you grow up. Regardless of the peer pressure, if you have someone to talk to, I believe can be a very good approach. So by concluding, I really thank you for the time and consideration you demonstrated today, and this was it. And thank you for your time and participation. See you next.
Thank you.